What's up everyone? 我是麦克老师. Today we're going to learn the 200 most commonly used adjectives in English. Welcome back to another episode, everyone. Today's video is a little bit longer, a little more academic. We're going to cover the 200 most commonly used adjectives in English. And I'm going to give you some sample sentences in the most common contexts they are used in. If you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as well as leave me a message below and tell me what other academic lessons you would like to learn. Let me know. If you're here, then you're probably interested in studying English a little deeper. If that's you, make sure you check out the description below. I have a lot of other classes you can check out. You can also find a bilingual PDF list of these words. Information is in the description. It's a great tool to use as you go along and watch this video. Okay, 200 adjectives. Of course, there are thousands of adjectives in any language, but these 200 particular adjectives will help you describe things in over 90% of situations. I left out nationalities and colors from this list. Otherwise, this video would go on forever. If you want to learn words such as Ethiopian or fuchsia, let me know in a comment below. Generally speaking, the adjective order in English is as follows. First, the number or quantity. Let's say 7. Next is the quality or opinion. Beautiful. 7 beautiful what? The third part, size. Little. Fourth part, age. 7 beautiful, little, old. The fifth part, shape. Let's say flat. The sixth step, color. Purple. 7 beautiful, little, old, flat, purple. And next, if there's any place of origin, like a nationality, for example, Italian. And then we need to describe something. Let's say a handbag. 7 beautiful, little, old, flat, purple, Italian handbags. Of course, this is an exaggerated example, but I think you get the idea. Let's briefly talk about how to use this video. You need to open your mouth and repeat after me. So it might be best to find a quiet place where you can speak. The video is a little too long for you. Make sure you stop and take a break, and then you can come back when you have time to finish your studying. As we go further down the list, I'm going to be using the adjectives we already learned in the example sentences. Try to mimic my voice by repeating after me as we go through these 200 adjectives and example sentences. Are you ready? Please repeat after me. Able, able, able. You need to be able to swim. You need to be able to swim. It's difficult for people who are not able-bodied. It's difficult for people who are not able-bodied. Active, active, active. My son is very physically active. My son is very physically active. She is quite active in the community. She is quite active in the community. Afraid, afraid, afraid. Many people are afraid of snakes. Many people are afraid of snakes. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Alive, alive, alive. I'm glad to see he is still alive. I'm glad to see he is still alive. She is alive and well. She is alive and well. Amazing. 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 It's amazing that she is still alive. It's amazing that she is still alive. What an amazing coincidence. What an amazing coincidence. Angry. 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 She is angry at me. She is angry at me. That makes me feel angry. That makes me feel angry. Annoyed. Annoying. Annoyed. Annoying. Annoyed. Annoying. She is very annoyed with him. She is very annoyed with him. He has many annoying habits. He has many annoying habits. Aware. 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 I became aware of it yesterday. I became aware of it yesterday. I wasn't aware you were in the hospital. I wasn't aware you were in the hospital. Bad. 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 He has a bad cough today. He has a bad cough today. She didn't take the bad news very well. She didn't take the bad news very well. Basic. 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 Use basic math to get the answer. Use basic math to get the answer. You can take a basic English course. You can take a basic English course. See the description below. Beautiful. 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 She is an extremely beautiful woman. She is an extremely beautiful woman. It's such a beautiful day today. It's such a beautiful day today. Best. 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 He is my best friend. He is my best friend. That's not the best way to do it. That's not the best way to do it. Better. 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 It's going much better than expected. It's going much better than expected. $1 is better than nothing. $1 is better than nothing. Big. 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 The boss gave me a big raise. The boss gave me a big raise. He always takes a big slice of cake. He always takes a big slice of cake. Boring. Bored. Boring. Bored. Boring. Bored. This is such a boring lecture. This is such a boring lecture. I'm bored to death. I'm bored to death. What is the difference between boring and bored? Boring describes something else. Bored describes your feeling. This is such a boring lecture. I'm bored to death. Bright. 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 I want to install a big bright light. I want to install a big bright light. She is a very bright child. She is a very bright child. Broken. 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 Be careful of that broken bottle. Be careful of that broken bottle. No one likes to have a broken heart. No one likes to have a broken heart. Busy. 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 Don't take your kids on a busy street. Don't take your kids on a busy street. I have a very busy schedule today. I have a very busy schedule today. Careful. 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 You need to be careful when driving your scooter. You need to be careful when driving your scooter. Remodeling a house requires careful planning. Remodeling a house requires careful planning. Cheap. 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 We should find a cheap hotel and spend the night. We should find a cheap hotel and spend the night. It's hard to find cheap labor. It's hard to find cheap labor. Clean. 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 Having clean air is very important. Having clean air is very important. You can put away the clean clothes now. You can put away the clean clothes now. Clear. 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 The teacher gave us clear instructions. The teacher gave us clear instructions. The new TV has a very clear picture. The new TV has a very clear picture. Close. 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 He is a close friend of mine. He is a close friend of mine. Their family is very close. Their family is very close. Closed. 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 The window is closed. The window is closed. This computer program is a closed system. This computer program is a closed system. Cold. 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 is usually bad for an economy. Cold War is usually bad for an economy. I love having a cold drink in the summer. I love having a cold drink in the summer. Comfortable. 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 This is the most comfortable bed I've slept on. This is the most comfortable bed I've slept on. You should only invest what you're comfortable with. You should only invest what you're comfortable with. Common. 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 Rain is quite common here. Rain is quite common here. It's common knowledge that he is a cheater. It's common knowledge that he is a cheater. Cool. 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 You'd better wear a coat in this cool weather. You'd better wear a coat in this cool weather. She knows how to sing many cool songs. She knows how to sing many cool songs. Crazy. 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 I have a crazy idea. I have a crazy idea. Sometimes kids will make you go crazy. Sometimes kids will make you go crazy. Teacher Mike is a crazy teacher. Wait, what? Daily. 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 The injury doesn't affect my daily life. The injury doesn't affect my daily life. I try to stick to my daily schedule. I try to stick to my daily schedule. Dangerous. 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 Keep the dangerous chemicals away from children. Keep the dangerous chemicals away from children. Rugby is a dangerous sport. Rugby is a dangerous sport. Dark. 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 I like your dark hair. I like your dark hair. Dark humor is so funny to me. Dark humor is so funny to me. Dead. 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 We need to sweep up the dead leaves. We need to sweep up the dead leaves. I got a dead leg in class. I got a dead leg in class. Deep. 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 Take a deep breath and relax. Take a deep breath and relax. She is in deep sleep right now. She is in deep sleep right now. Different. 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 She is so different from her sister. She is so different from her sister. Let's buy different kinds of seafood for dinner. Let's buy different kinds of seafood for dinner. Difficult, difficult, difficult. He has a difficult problem to deal with. He has a difficult problem to deal with. I hope I don't have to make a difficult choice. I hope I don't have to make a difficult choice. Direct, direct, direct. She took the direct train to Tokyo. She took the direct train to Tokyo. Do you have any direct experience in this industry? Do you have any direct experience in this industry? Dirty, dirty, dirty. You need a filter to clean the dirty water. You need a filter to clean the dirty water. Please go wash your dirty clothes. Please go wash your dirty clothes. Dry, dry, dry. I prefer living in a dry climate. I prefer living in a dry climate. This French wine is very dry. This French wine is very dry. Early, early, early. I'll call you if I finish work early. I'll call you if I finish work early. We should eat an early dinner before the movie. We should eat an early dinner before the movie. Easy, easy, easy. I love it when I have easy homework. I love it when I have easy homework. She is so easy to talk to. She's so easy to talk to. Electric, electronic, electric, electronic, electric, electronic. Can you play the electric guitar? Can you play the electric guitar? Electronic equipment is so cheap these days. Electronic equipment is so cheap these days. Electric just means something that is powered by electricity. Electronic describes something with many small electronic parts, such as microchips. Sometimes they are used interchangeably. Empty, empty, empty. The bottle was empty. The bottle was empty. I feel so empty lately. I feel so empty lately. Entire, entire, entire. Two girls ate the entire birthday cake. The two girls ate the entire birthday cake. The entire country was excited to watch their team play. The entire country was excited to watch their team play. Equal, equal, equal. We should all support equal rights. We should all support equal rights. My work experience is not equal to hers. My work experience is not equal to hers. Excited, exciting, excited, exciting, excited, exciting. The kids were too excited to go to sleep. The kids were too excited to go to sleep. This is an exciting soccer game. This is an exciting soccer game. Again, the difference between excited and exciting is that excited is your feeling, and exciting is used to describe something else. Expensive, expensive, expensive. Sometime I will eat at an expensive restaurant. Sometimes I will eat at an expensive restaurant. She has expensive taste. She has expensive taste. Extra, extra, extra. I could use some extra help this weekend. I could use some extra help this weekend. I've been working extra hours to earn some extra money. I've been working extra hours to earn some extra money. Fair, fair, fair. Everyone deserves a fair trial. Everyone deserves a fair trial. It's not fair. It's not fair. Fake, fake, fake. Make sure you don't buy a fake painting. Make sure you don't buy a fake painting. I could tell he had a fake smile. I could tell he had a fake smile. False, false, false. People made empty and false claims about him. People made empty and false claims about him. The news report turned out to be false. The news report turned out to be false. Familiar, familiar, familiar. It's always great to see a familiar face. It's always great to see a familiar face. This flavor is strangely familiar to me. This flavor is strangely familiar to me. Famous, famous, famous. How did she become a famous actress? How did she become a famous actress? He is famous for his piano ability. He's famous for his piano ability. Far, far, far. The next town is far away. The next town is far away. That's a far cry from what I ordered. That's a far cry from what I ordered. fashionable, fashionable, fashionable. She always wears fashionable clothing. She always wears fashionable clothing. Dark socks are not very fashionable. Dark socks are not very fashionable. Fast, fast, fast. She is such a fast swimmer. She is such a fast swimmer. I use a fast computer for online gaming. I use a fast computer for online gaming. Fat, fat, fat. My dog is getting so fat. My dog is getting so fat. He eats so much but never gets fat. He eats so much but never gets fat. Favorite, favorite, favorite. What is your favorite fruit? What is your favorite fruit? I will take you to my favorite restaurant tomorrow. I will take you to my favorite restaurant tomorrow. Final, final, final. Please submit your final report by tomorrow. Please submit your final report by tomorrow. This is his final year of college. This is his final year of college. Fine, fine, fine. I feel fine now. I feel fine now. There's nothing better than a fine wine. There's nothing better than a fine wine. Finished, finished, finished. Please show me the finished product. Please show me the finished product. She is almost finished with her work. She is almost finished with her work. First, first, first. She won first prize. She won first prize. He was her first boyfriend. He was her first boyfriend. Flat, flat, flat. My bike tire is completely flat. My bike tire is completely flat. First, you need to find a flat surface to draw on. First, you need to find a flat surface to draw on. Foreign, foreign, foreign. I have never been to a foreign country. I've never been to a foreign country. Learning a foreign language can change your life. Learning a foreign language can change your life. Formal, formal, formal. He issued a formal apology. He issued a formal apology. Tonight's event is very formal, so you'll need to wear formal clothing. Tonight's event is very formal, so you'll need to wear formal clothing. free, free, free. Feel free to eat anything you like. Feel free to eat anything you like. You are free to leave now. You are free to leave now. Fresh, fresh, fresh. I love the fresh air near the ocean. I love the fresh air near the ocean. It's important to find fresh water when camping. It's important to find fresh water when camping. Full, full, full. I expect your full support. I expect your full support. I need a pot full of fresh water. I need a pot full of fresh water. Fun, fun, fun. Everyone just wants to have a fun day. Everyone just wants to have a fun day. Going to Disney is not much fun for me. Going to Disney is not much fun for me. Funny, funny, funny. He has so many funny jokes. He has so many funny jokes. I have a funny feeling that he will try to cheat again. I have a funny feeling he will try to cheat again. Future, future, future. He met his future wife in Paris. He met his future wife in Paris. No one knows what the future world will look like. No one knows what the future world will look like. Good, good, good. I like to relax by reading a good book. I like to relax by reading a good book. Please tell us the good news first, and then the bad news. Please tell us the good news first, and then the bad news. Great, great, great. Education is of great importance. Education is of great importance. We had a great time yesterday. We had a great time yesterday. Happy, happy, happy. They both had a happy childhood. They both had a happy childhood. You will be happy to know I already cleaned the house. You will be happy to know I already cleaned the house. Hard, hard, hard. It's hard to believe you. It's hard to believe you. I don't like sitting on hard chairs. I don't like sitting on hard chairs. Healthy, healthy, healthy. You should listen to her tips for staying healthy. You should listen to her tips for staying healthy. It's important to live a healthy lifestyle. It's important to live a healthy lifestyle. Heavy. 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 He is carrying such a heavy burden. He is carrying such a heavy burden. There is a heavy rain coming this afternoon. There's a heavy rain coming this afternoon. High, high, high. Why is the price so high now? Why is the price so high now? That fence is too high to jump over. That fence is too high to jump over. Honest, honest, honest. He's always been an honest person. He's always been an honest person. They put in an honest day's work. They put in an honest day's work. Hot, hot, hot. It's too hot outside to play soccer. It's too hot outside to play soccer. She looks hot in that dress. She looks hot in that dress. Important, important, important. His research is very important to our organization. His research is very important to our organization. Exercising is important to stay healthy. Exercising is important to stay healthy. Impossible, impossible, impossible. It's impossible to buy it that cheap. It's impossible to buy it that cheap. The heavy rain made it impossible to ride my bike. The heavy rain made it impossible to ride my bike. Independent, independent, independent. He is a very independent child. He is a very independent child. She is doing an independent study on equal rights. She is doing an independent study on equal rights. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. He told us an interesting and funny story. He told us an interesting and funny story. Interested, interested, interested. They didn't seem very interested in learning basic English. They didn't seem very interested in learning basic English. She was the first person interested in buying it. She was the first person interested in buying it. International, international, international. London is an international city. London is an international city. She got a great education at an international school. She got a great education at an international school. Kind, kind, kind. It's very kind of you to help us. It's very kind of you to help us. Please remember to be kind and honest. Please remember to be kind and honest. Large, large, large. Large cities are dangerous sometimes. Large cities are dangerous sometimes. Apple is a large international company. Apple is a large international company. Last, last, last. Don't be the last one to arrive. Don't be the last one to arrive. The last event is now finished. The last event is now finished. Late, late, late. I had no idea it was so late. I had no idea it was so late. People who are always late are so annoying. People who are always late are so annoying. Left, left, left. He injured his left hand. He injured his left hand. Turn left at the big statue. Turn left at the big statue. Legal, legal, legal. This is an important legal issue. This is an important legal issue. The legal system must guarantee equal rights. The legal system must guarantee equal rights. Light, light, light. His luggage is quite light. His luggage is quite light. Light colors are very fashionable now. Light colors are very fashionable now. Likely, likely, likely. A heavy rain is likely today. A heavy rain is likely today. It's likely you'll live longer if you stay healthy. It's likely you'll live longer if you stay healthy. Little, little, little. Your house is a little far from me. Your house is a little far from me. I only have a little work left to do. I only have a little work left to do. Local, local, local. I prefer to shop at local stores. I prefer to shop at local stores. It's so much fun meeting local people. It's so much fun meeting local people. Long, long, long. Those long pants are so fashionable. Those long pants are so fashionable. I go for a long run every day. I go for a long run every day. Loose, loose, loose. This shirt is a little loose. This shirt is a little loose. There is a crazy tiger loose on the street. There's a crazy tiger loose on the street. Loud, loud, loud. Is the television loud enough? Is the television loud enough? He is very loud when he's excited. He's very loud when he's excited. Low, low, low. He is at a low point in his life. He is at a low point in his life. Life is difficult for some low-income families. Life is difficult for some low-income families. Lucky, lucky, lucky. She was lucky there were no legal issues. She was lucky there were no legal issues. Famous people are very lucky. Famous people are very lucky. Maine, Maine, Maine. The main idea is quite important to understand. The main idea is quite important to understand. The main issue is that your money is fake. The main issue is that your money is fake. Many, many, many. There are many great people in the main office. There are many great people in the main office. The buffet had many types of fresh seafood. The buffet had many types of fresh seafood. Mean, mean, mean. That guy is so cold and mean. That guy is so cold and mean. Mean people are so annoying. Mean people are so annoying. Medical, medical, medical. He has a serious medical condition. He has a serious medical condition. The hospital has some amazing electronic medical equipment. The hospital has some amazing electronic medical equipment. Modern, modern, modern. Modern art is very interesting to me. Modern art is very interesting to me. Dirty water is still a big problem in the modern world. Dirty water is still a big problem in the modern world. Much, much, much. You are taking too much time. You are taking too much time. Nothing much happens in my daily life. Nothing much happens in my daily life. Narrow, narrow, narrow. The hallway was dark and narrow. The hallway was dark and narrow. We were still afraid even after our narrow escape. We were still afraid even after our narrow escape. Native, native. Native. Native English speakers are lucky to have fluent English. Native English speakers are lucky to have fluent English. She is a native Brazilian. She is a native Brazilian. Natural. 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 It's natural to be skeptical of new medical technology. It's natural to be skeptical of new medical technology. He's a natural athlete. He's a natural athlete. Necessary. 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 Food is necessary for life. Food is necessary for life. Please tell me all the necessary information. Please tell me all the necessary information. Negative. 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 Her attitude is always so negative. Her attitude is always so negative. The negative side is that there might be legal consequences. The negative side is that there might be legal consequences. Nervous. 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 I get very nervous when I'm really busy. I get very nervous when I'm really busy. She is quite nervous about her job interview. She's quite nervous about her job interview. New. 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 I love driving fast in my new car. I love driving fast in my new car. New medical technology is good for the future world. New medical technology is good for the future world. Next. 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 I'll see you next Monday. I'll see you next Monday. Next year's birthday party will be much more exciting. Next year's birthday party will be much more exciting. Nice. 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 She wears very nice clothes. She wears very nice clothes. It's hard to be a nice person when I'm so angry. It's hard to be a nice person when I'm so angry. Noisy. 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 The crowd was very loud and noisy. The crowd was very loud and noisy. It's basic decency to not be so noisy. It's basic decency to not be so noisy. Normal. 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 Is it normal to be so nervous? Is Is it normal to be so nervous? Relying on new technology is normal. Relying on new technology is normal. Obvious. 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 It was obvious that they were being too noisy. It was obvious that they were being too noisy. It's obvious wearing loose clothing is not fashionable. It's obvious wearing loose clothing is not fashionable. Old. 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 I prefer driving old cars instead of new ones. I prefer driving old cars instead of new ones. The old man was very nice to me. The old man was very nice to me. Only. 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 There's only one thing necessary to be successful. There's only one thing necessary to be successful. She's the only person you can trust. She's the only person you can trust. Open. 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 The door on the old house is open. The door on the old house is open. I'm open to hear your honest opinion. I'm open to hear your honest opinion. Original. 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 My original idea was much different than the finished product. My original idea was much different than the finished product. It's obvious the document was fake and not original. It's obvious the document was fake and not original. Other. 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 What other international cities are interesting? What other international cities are interesting? He is taller than the other boys. He is taller than the other boys. Past. 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 She was hired based on her past experience. She was hired based on her past experience. I have been running every day for the past 2 years. I have been running every day for the past 2 years. Perfect. 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 Your explanation is clear and makes perfect sense. Your explanation is clear and makes perfect sense. She has a perfect English accent. She has a perfect English accent. Personal. 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 My personal opinion is that she's very mean. My personal opinion is that she's very mean. Don't forget your personal belongings. Don't forget your personal belongings. physical, physical, physical. Physical education is important for our daily lives. Physical education is important for our daily lives. It's necessary to test the physical product before buying it online. It's necessary to test the physical product before buying it online. Political, political, political. There are two main political parties in the USA. There are two main political parties in the USA. I can't stand political correctness. I can't stand political correctness. Popular, popular, popular. Popular culture is very important to a society. Popular culture is very important to a society. This song was popular in past generations. This song was popular in past generations. Poor, poor, poor. The old woman was in poor physical health. The old woman was in poor physical health. His family is too poor to afford a modern home. His family is too poor to afford a modern home. Positive, positive, positive. A positive attitude will help your physical health. A positive attitude will help your physical health. We are hoping for a positive result. We are hoping for a positive result. Possible, possible, possible. It is not possible to change your past actions. It's not possible to change your past actions. Is it possible to buy tickets in advance? Is it possible to buy tickets in advance? Powerful, powerful, powerful. Political figures are not only powerful, but also very popular. Political figures are not only powerful, but also very popular. She is the most powerful person in the organization. She is the most powerful person in the organization. Pretty, pretty, pretty. She is not only pretty, but very nice as well. She's not only pretty, but very nice as well. That's a really pretty dress. That's a really pretty dress. Private, private, private. My past problems are private. My past problems are private. Other people are more private than I am. Other people are more private than I am. Professional. 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 I need your professional advice. I need your professional advice. It was obvious that he was not very professional. It was obvious that he was not very professional. Public. 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 The public park is open today. The public park is open today. Famous people can't always handle the public pressure. Famous people can't always handle the public pressure. Quiet. 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 She was as quiet as a mouse. She was as quiet as a mouse. Please be quiet when taking public transportation. Please be quiet when taking public transportation. Rare. 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 It's rare to find someone so professional. It's rare to find someone so professional. People with such a positive attitude are quite rare. People with such a positive attitude are quite rare. Ready. 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 Are you ready to leave? Are you ready to leave? The local food was ready to eat. The local food was ready to eat. Real. 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 She has a real talent at learning languages. She has a real talent at learning languages. Is that money real or fake? Is that money real or fake? Reasonable. 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 He's a reasonable man. He's a reasonable man. They have a reasonable chance of success. They have a reasonable chance of success. Regular. 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 Professional athletes make regular appearances on TV. Professional athletes make regular appearances on TV. I go to the doctor for regular medical checkups. I go to the doctor for regular medical checkups. Religious. 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 Many people have a personal religious belief. Many people have a personal religious belief. The Pope is a famous religious leader. The Pope is a famous religious leader. Responsible. 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 You need to be responsible for your actions. You need to be responsible for your actions. He is responsible for organizing the electronic equipment. He is responsible for organizing the electronic equipment. Rich, rich, rich. There are many rich people in the world today. There are many rich people in the world today. Egypt has a rich cultural history. Egypt has a rich cultural history. Right, right, right. It's rare to always be right. It's rare to always be right. It was difficult to walk after he hurt his right leg. It was difficult to walk after he hurt his right leg. Sad, sad, sad. The poor dog looked very sad. The poor dog looked very sad. I'm so sad you can't come. I'm so sad you can't come. Safe, safe, safe. Children need a safe environment to play with each other. Children need a safe environment to play with each other. We need to keep a safe distance due to the pandemic. We need to keep a safe distance due to the pandemic. Same, same, same. You look exactly the same. You look exactly the same. I have to wear the same uniform as the other students. I have to wear the same uniform as the other students. Secret, secret, secret. It's not safe to know secret information. It's not safe to know secret information. It's dangerous to have a secret meeting in public. It's dangerous to have a secret meeting in public. Sensitive, sensitive, sensitive. She is quite sensitive to public criticism. She is quite sensitive to public criticism. Discussing religious beliefs can be a sensitive topic. Discussing religious beliefs can be a sensitive topic. Serious, serious, serious. Can I ask you a serious question? Can I ask you a serious question? If you commit a serious crime, you'll have serious legal consequences. If you commit a serious crime, you'll have serious legal consequences. Shallow, shallow, shallow. I'm not afraid to swim if the pool is shallow. I'm not afraid to swim if the pool is shallow. His thinking is very shallow. His thinking is very shallow. Short, short, short. It's only a short walk to the local park. It's only a short walk to the local park. I'm fairly tall, but my brother is short. I'm fairly tall, but my brother is short. Sick, sick, sick. He's sick, but I don't think it's serious. He's sick, but I don't think it's serious. Only a sick person could do something so mean. Only a sick person could do something so mean. Similar, similar, similar. My father and I have similar political views. My father and I have similar political views. Our shoes are rather similar. Our shoes are rather similar. Simple, simple, simple. I'm sure there is a simple solution to this serious problem. I'm sure there is a simple solution to this serious problem. Many people enjoy living a simple life. Many people enjoy living a simple life. Single, single, single. Are you still single? Are you still single? Not a single person was responsible enough to bring water. Not a single person was responsible enough to bring water. Slow, slow, slow. He is a slow eater. He is a slow eater. The pace of life is really slow outside the big cities. The pace of life is really slow outside the big cities. Small, small, small. Would you like a small or large Coca-Cola? Would you like a small or large Coca-Cola? That jacket is too small for you. That jacket is too small for you. Smart, smart, smart. It's normal for everyone to have a smartphone now. It's normal for everyone to have a smartphone now. His daughter is really smart. His daughter is really smart. Smooth, smooth, smooth. The road ahead is flat and smooth. The road ahead is flat and smooth. It's important to keep your skin healthy and smooth. It's important to keep your skin healthy and smooth. Social, social, social. There are many social problems that affect the poor. There are many social problems that affect the poor. He is very active on social media. He is very active on social media. sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm sorry about all the trouble I caused. I'm sorry about all the trouble I caused. We were both sorry to hear you've been sick. We were both sorry to hear you've been sick. Soft, soft, soft. Every baby has very smooth and soft skin. Every baby has very smooth and soft skin. I prefer soft beds over hard beds. I prefer soft beds over hard beds. Special, special, special. What is the special occasion? What is the special occasion? I expect fair treatment, not special treatment. I expect fair treatment, not special treatment. Specific, specific, specific. Can you be more specific? Can you be more specific? There is a specific reason they are talking in private. There is a specific reason they're talking in private. Standard, standard, standard. Her English pronunciation is very standard. Her English pronunciation is very standard. The company has a standard way of doing things. The company has a standard way of doing things. Straight, straight, straight. Straight hair is very popular these days. Straight hair is very popular these days. Go straight ahead and then go right. Go straight ahead and then go right. Strange, strange, strange. My first year at university was rather strange. My first year at university was rather strange. It's strange that tourists never visit this quiet village. It's strange that tourists never visit this quiet village. Strong, strong, strong. She had a strong influence over my early years at the company. She had a strong influence over my early years at the company. Strong winds are expected tonight. Strong winds are expected tonight. Successful, successful, successful. She runs a very successful software business. She runs a very successful software business. If he had been more reasonable, maybe the deal would have been successful. If he had been more reasonable, maybe the deal would have been successful. Super, super, super. The English course was super fun and super easy. The English course was super fun and super easy. We had a super time at your party. We had a super time at your party. Sure. I'm not sure whether my plan will be successful. I'm not sure whether my plan will be successful. Are you sure she is serious? Are you sure she is serious? Surprised. I was surprised to see he wasn't sorry at all. I was surprised to see he wasn't sorry at all. She was surprised by the strange gift I gave her. She was surprised by the strange gift I gave her. Sweet. The cake was a bit too sweet for me. The cake was a bit too sweet for me. She is a very smart and sweet girl. She is a very smart and sweet girl. Tall. I was surprised to meet someone over 2 meters tall. I was surprised to meet someone over 2 meters tall. It's rare to see such a tall and narrow building. It's rare to see such a tall and narrow building. Terrible. The weather was terrible yesterday. The weather was terrible yesterday. I've made a terrible mistake and I'm so sorry. I've made a terrible mistake and I'm so sorry. Thick. It takes so long to read a thick book. It takes so long to read a thick book. Wear thick clothes in cold weather. Wear thick clothes in cold weather. Thin. I like to wear a thin jacket when the weather is nice. I like to wear a thin jacket when the weather is nice. He is so thin that he looks sick. He is so thin that he looks sick. Tight. Please be sure the doors are shut tight. Please be sure the doors are shut tight. It's a tight squeeze getting on the subway during rush hour. It's a tight squeeze getting on the subway during rush hour. Tiring. She was really tired after the long trip. She was really tired after the long trip. Hiking is very tiring. Hiking is very tiring. Tired is how you feel, whereas tiring is what something does to you. Total, total, total. The total cost surprised me. The total cost surprised me. Private issues require total secrecy. Private issues require total secrecy. Tough, tough, tough. He is having a really tough time since the terrible breakup. He's having a really tough time since the terrible breakup. It's a tough choice, but money is too tight right now. It's a tough choice, but money is too tight right now. Traditional, traditional, traditional. It's tough to maintain traditional values. It's tough to maintain traditional values. I enjoy learning about other traditional cultures. I enjoy learning about other traditional cultures. True, true, true. Is it true they are getting married? Is it true they are getting married? This movie is based on a true story. This movie is based on a true story. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Some say it's fashionable, but I think it's ugly. Some say it's fashionable, but I think it's ugly. I feel really fat and ugly today. I feel really fat and ugly today. Useful, useful, useful. A sharp knife is useful in the kitchen. A sharp knife is useful in the kitchen. She shared some very useful information with me. She shared some very useful information with me. Various, various, various. There are various reasons why I'm so tired. There are various reasons why I'm so tired. We can cook various types of traditional food. We can cook various types of traditional food. Warm, warm, warm. Do you prefer warm water or cool water? Do you prefer warm water or cool water? My winter coat is thick and keeps me warm. My winter coat is thick and keeps me warm. Weak, weak, weak. I need caffeine, so I don't drink weak coffee. I need caffeine, so I don't drink weak coffee. He looked very weak before he died. He looked very weak before he died. Wet, wet, wet. My ugly bike got wet in the rain. My ugly bike got wet in the rain. My weak umbrella broke, and now I'm soaking wet. My weak umbrella broke, and now I'm soaking wet. Hole, hole, hole. I spent the whole day cleaning the whole house. I spent the whole day cleaning the whole house. She didn't complain the whole time. She didn't complain the whole time. Wide, wide, wide. You can enjoy a wide range of local delicacies. You can enjoy a wide range of local delicacies. She has a wide variety of talents. She has a wide variety of talents. Wild, wild, wild. Wild parties can be dangerous. Wild parties can be dangerous. I can't wait to go see the various wild animals. I can't wait to go see the various wild animals. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. He's a wonderful cook. He's a wonderful cook. They had a wonderful trip to Italy last year. They had a wonderful trip to Italy last year. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Several of your answers are wrong. Several of your answers are wrong. It's wrong to think you'll be successful without hard work. It's wrong to think you'd be successful without hard work. Young, young, young. Some young people can be very responsible and independent. Some young people can be very responsible and independent. He has 3 wild young children. He has 3 wild young children. Congratulations, you made it. 200 of English's most commonly used adjectives. From now on, you should be able to describe almost anything in everyday spoken English. And remember, you can practice with this video as many times as you like until you learn all of the 200 most commonly used English adjectives. I hope you got a lot out of this video. Don't forget to check the details below if you'd like to download a PDF version of this to follow along with. If you want to study some topics more deeply, be sure to check out my classes in the description below. What other long-form academic English courses would you like me to do? I look forward to hearing from you, but until then, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. 我是麦克老师，下次再见。